welcome to 2K Sports. Damon Bruce here. The NBA playoffs begin, round one in the Eastern Conference. It's the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Miami Heat. I'll catch you later for the halftime show.
For some.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1 of the NBA playoff. This is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for the starting lineups. Game 1, first round. First for Milwaukee, Brandon Knight is out there with Mayo. And inside, a kinetic shot blocker rebounder out of Virginia Commonwealth, Larry Sanders. Then there's Carlos Delfino, and it's Ilyasova in at the power forward. And then for the Miami Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron James, and it's Battier in at the 4 spot. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series? Shot by Miller is no good.
Well-contested shot, and he did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter. Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. He said that they weren't going to try and be overly aggressive with their defense and not take too many risks that can burn them. He said, in a first meeting like this, you don't want to beat yourself by over-planning. We know we have a smart defense, and we'll see if they can unlock it first before we start adjusting. We'll find out if they need to do that soon enough.
Thanks, Doris. And given the scoring talent on the floor, defensive mindedness definitely a key here, guys. Any thoughts?
Well, I agree, Kevin. Playing sound defense has to be their focus. If they can win the battle at that end of the floor, I think they've got a great chance to win. Well, I agree, because if they don't do that, Steve, what happens at the other end isn't going to matter. It'll be futile.
Heat have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Kicks to Knight. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Knight's got his second basket of the night.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy. You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. So it's Miami now. Still without a basket in the game. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Carlos Delfino. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to LeBron. Delfino with the steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And Knight slams it in.
Huge advantage for them already. And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Kicks it out to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range, incredible accuracy, and he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time. And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
Knight kicks to Mayo. Pass to Delfino. Takes the 3. Gets it to go.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter. Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Allen for the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own. Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Again, Mayo missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Can't hit.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Knight, Wade is covering. They get it again. Here's Ilyasova. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ilyasova's got 5.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Pachulia, he's checked in for Utah. John Henson comes in for Ilyasova. And Gary Neal subbed in for O.J. Mayer. Kicks it out to Al. Fires the 3. The Heat shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Here's Henson. Ridnour passes to Neal. Good. And the assist goes to Ridnour.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Allen for the 3. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Bucks. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Feeds to Henson. It's stolen by Hazard. Got a piece of it. Here's Pachulia. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Larry Sanders is checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 10. Shoots it. Delfino, good. Delfino's got 5 points so far. Heat shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. There's a whistle, and it's going to go on Carlos Delfino. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. LeBron James on the way. Defended by Delfino. And up the court from the Bucks on the break. Here's Neal. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is trying to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Now here's Allen. He's got 11. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Neal.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Allen's got 14 points.
Now let's see if that triggers another explosion from, remember, he hit 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Delfino, good. The Heat trail by 14. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
He kicks it to Neal. For 3. Miami grabs the miss. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Allen outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Bucks leading by 11. He feeds it to Delfino. Dives for it. Muto kicks to Delfino. Over Lewis. Delfino, good. Delfino's got 10.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Wade from outside. Rebound by Ilyasova. And he slams it one-handed. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sanders is checked in. He dishes it to Delfino. From deep three-point range. No good. And it's Miami the other way.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Bucks leading by 15. From deep. And again, the Bucks miss. Stripped away. Ilyasova inside the line. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ilyasova's got 9. The Heat have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Carlos Delfino. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And it's blocked by Battier. But they'll get another chance. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
$16 seconds left now here in the second. Allen for 3. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. 3 seconds left. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Bucks lead.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
The shot by Knight, no good. The Heat trail by 17. Wade, right side. Pass to Chalmers. From deep three-point range. Larry Sanders grabs the miss. Sanders has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot by Mayo is no good. And the Heat shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Here's the 3. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Mayo. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Now Chalmers. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Doubled by Ilyasova. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Knight. Nobody back. Jumps up. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all doubt, right?
Timeout called the Heat.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Julia, he's checked in for the Bucks. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Allen with it, now defended by Ilyasova. Allen kicks to Battier. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Ball's knocked loose. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Mayo's running. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Again, Mayo missing.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Bucks leading by 23. Pass to Knight. It's O.J. Mayo on the win. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously. What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Dishes to Pachulia. Ilyasova passes to Knight. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. The dish to LeBron. And they get it. That one wide left.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
1:16 left to play in the third. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And there's the feed to Bosch. Fast break, Milwaukee all alone, and Knight slams it in. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
A different look for Milwaukee. Larry Sanders is checked in for Pachulia. John Henson comes in for Ilyasova. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Brandon Knight. Here's Miami now. They're scoreless since the first half. Chalmers' shot is no good.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Gets it to go.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Haslam. Here's Oden. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And at the end of the third quarter. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Forcing turnovers, you want to convert at the other end. That's what this club has done.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Offensive rebound. Out to Wade. Puts up a three. Miami no good on that time either.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And that is good. Rednauer's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. The pass to Cole. The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A pull-up. Back to Smith. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And the Bucks making a change here. Neal's checked in. Milwaukee in total control. Smith kicks to Neal. He passes to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Pachulia. Into Smith. Pass to Neal. Jacks up a three. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. No good from Antetokounmpo. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Allen dishes to Anderson. And that one's good.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Neal. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for Miami. Allen up top, defended by Neal. From deep. The shot no good. Nice Steve.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Man, that puts a cherry on top, so to speak. That's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
And Milwaukee has possession after the missed three from Cole. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. And when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Boneheaded play, guys, plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Heat. Antetokounmpo kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Neal. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Henson the pass to Smith. And the Bucks miss again. And so here is Miami. From deep three-point range, Lewis gets the bucket. The Bucks shooting about 42% so far. He dishes it to Neal. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lewis with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Smith dishes to Neal. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And it's Cole missing. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Shot by Oden is no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal.